zooming around. I've got 94% scans, 60 something percent pickups. I'm I'm basically at the end of the phase on mines. Um, Also, that means in the 6 months I've been in this job, every person who was above me has left. Nobody involved hiring me remains. Ugh. Is the turnover that high with a lot of other positions? I refuse to eat the inside of a french fry, only the outside. Just the outer layer of atoms. I just lick the french fries and then put them back. And a similar experience, and when there were multiple opportunities for promotion, they either jumped over to someone else and then had to train, or they chose someone else. One time, because I was pregnant. Yeah, that sucks. Purple frosting, marble cake. Oh. My favorite cake is carrot cake. And then we had the inside of the french fry, and I ate the outside. Outside is best side.
Let me just fix this.
How big were the french fries? Were they wedges? Because I feel that like a McDonald's french fry, like the long fries, are only outside. Like there really isn't that much of an inside to give to anything. You know what I mean? Steak fry. Oh, yeah, see, that makes more sense. Yeah, a wedge. I guess they're slightly different than wedges at whatever. What is this sticky? There's sticky shit on my. What did I do last time? I'm sorry, I can't eat carrot cake. Why? Oh no, it's not turnover rate. Literally everyone that left has been working probably because of issues in their family. Left working. That sucks. Well, I need a. How do I play this game again? Oh, the Water of Ronner. Okay. Oh shit, I should have set it as active. I think I could do that from here though.
I want to go here now.
And then I hit this button again, and then I teleport. Imagine peeling French fries. Doesn't Red Robin just have like? Well, I guess if you wanted the outside, like the outside, Red Robin's decent. I haven't been there in a while. Yeah, I guess if you wanted the outside, let's say like, couldn't you just order like a baked potato from Red Robin? Don't they have that? But they don't have crunchy. I bought the last Metroid Prime physical copy in my city. Oh damn! It was you. What are you doing here? They're looking for the spring. What about you, Nutka? I was thinking of putting all that knowledge I got from the colony iota about water and rocks to use. I think perhaps that drinking this water isn't suddenly going to turn you into a bitter soldier. Quick side note, and I'm just gonna. I've said this before, but every single font that has a capital I as just a line should be banned. Mate, this stuff is so good, so good. Do you like Metroid Prime Drives? Have you played it before? The I should be a ban. No. A B, a B-A-N-N-E-D. I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I don't know what it said. It's top quality water. It's just a normal ass spring. I don't remember what we're doing. And this is not an ascension quest, so I'm just gonna skip.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
I think I kind of got like upset at Red Robin because there was a few times where they like
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
like there was a few times where I went to their restaurant and like it took them an hour to bring me out a fucking turkey burger or whatever. Was it turkey? I think they have. I think you can choose like a turkey patty, right? And it was like room temperature at that point. Like they don't have. They have veggie burgers.
Considering
Is
the
that it?
distance, maybe it's for the best that Tao don't have to go all that far.
I had a non-beef
True.
patty
If anyone gets
on their
hurt in the
burger.
process, it'll be defeating the purpose.
It wasn't hot. No, yeah, it took them forever. And, like, it wasn't that they were super, like, the worst busy ever. You know what I mean? Like, oh, and there was another time where I ordered food, drove there 30 minutes later. My food still wasn't ready for another 30 minutes. And I just kind of sat there waiting. And I was already very hungry when I ordered. And so by the time they brought me out my food to go, I was like pissed.
I hope everyone's getting along.
And I know that they have the broccoli substitute. Wait, do I have to go to a camp now? Do I have to like seriously go to a camp to? They just kind of like upset me. So I go to Smash Burger now a lot because you can get a turkey burger there. And
My stomach's growling.
but Smash Burger has also not been kind to me either. I've literally Karen spoke to their manager because like they have fucked up my food so many times. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I didn't read because I've been rambling. If it's non-beef, then it must be their black bean patty or chicken. It was probably one of those. They didn't give me bottomless fries today, but wait, why not?
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
But they refilled by prickly pear lemonade. Ooh, that kind of sounds good, even though it's super sugary. Wait, what am I doing? I don't have all of them.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Yeah, it sounds delicious though. There was this like prickly pear. There was these like drinks back in the day that came in these like thick aluminum bottles. They were called Elements. And there was one that was like prickly pear flavored, and it was so good. Wait, where's the other eye? You still have to try. Oh, there it is. You still have to try Smash Burger. Yeah, they're pretty good. What's a Smash Burger? They're just a.
This sounds pretty serious.
They're like a higher quality burger place than Burger King. They're like Five Guys level, I'd say.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
You can get a black bean patty, a chicken patty, a turkey burger patty, a ground beef patty. Their fries are just they have like smash fries, which are like
We should talk about this.
garlic parmesan, I think, or something. But they also have sweet potato fries. Miss when they had zucchini fries. Kind of sounds good.
Let's catch up on stuff.
The Snapple elements now are good, but kind of lacking in expensive. Are there things? Is it tea?
I'm all refreshed.
I hope everyone's
ready
getting
to
along.
Take on the world.
Yeah, Smashburger though. I fucking
really hope you'll see some sense and realize how
the amount of times that I ordered from them,
We'll never know unless we ask, yeah?
and we were either like, so I'd order on like DoorDash, right? And I quit using DoorDash also. Any sort of like food delivery service, I quit using. But like half the time we get our food delivered to us, and we'd be missing one of our 3 burgers.
Once a certain motion takes root, excising it.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, so now one of the family members can't enjoy their burger, enjoy the delicious food, or they have to wait an extra like 30 minutes. And it always really upsets me because like I know that it's because of like, you know, they're busy, they're potentially short-staffed, whatever, but also
Rain, I really hope you're okay.
there's not a double check process in place that's like clearly a standard in their shit. Like when I was working at the call center, we double checked every goddamn thing that we did, right? And there was checks and balances in place for it all, and like people that review your shit to make sure you didn't fuck it up. No, get out of here. I don't want to. Leave me alone. I'm already wounded. I know it's a different environment at the call center, but like, still, I was somebody who,
Give me some of that sweet ether.
like, I worked as a programmer, and like, I still am a programmer, but like, I was a person who tested computers for fucking like MRI machines and shit. You learn the importance of double checking stuff, and like, that's all it takes. That's all it fucking takes. So it upsets me that very simple process is lost. You know, I get it. I get that they're being paid shit. Like they're being paid garbage, and so their life is probably stressful because of that, and like they probably don't care as much. But double checking such an easy process is such an easy part of that job. You know, you just look again and look at a list and then look at some items and go, yep. So, and like Heather is like allergic to pork, and she can't have pork stuff. She doesn't like go in a full anaphylaxis, but like she feels like garbage. So we tell them no bacon, and half the time they put fucking bacon on it. It's like, just look, please. Like that's something they should be incredibly paying attention to, is the no blank. You don't know why they say no blank, so just assume that they're gonna die if they have it. Right? Like, that's what you should assume. We could give you the bacon. Well, the problem is, like, if you cook with the bacon on the stuff, the bacon fat gets into the other meat, and it could still affect you, you know? So... should have ordered 4 burgers just in case?
Buddy.
Yeah.
Surprise
Something so valuable here.
DoorDash cannot be trusted where I am. Yeah, at this point I don't trust it. So many times I've been delivered food, and because a lot of times when we order stuff and we have 3 people, they require more than 1 bag, but the DoorDasher just like assumes that they're just 1 bag and they just grab it. Slash somebody at the restaurant puts it out there and goes, yeah, that's all the stuff, I think, whatever, when they didn't check it. So instead, I just order, I go there, and plus I save like $30 or some shit to pick it up myself. And I double check the items before I leave, you know? Bacon is almost always. Yeah, this one particular burger comes with bacon on it, right? So like, but yeah, like if the restaurant was like, oh fuck, we're just gonna save money by not putting bacon on this, why wouldn't they fucking do it? Because they're not paying attention. Snapple Air is prickly pear and white peach tea. I don't like the tea part of that, but the rest of that sounds delicious. Big brain job. My job's a little big brainish. I program diagnostics software for computers. Now, the testing job doesn't require as much intelligence, but like it's still like a bit, and you can't just hire some bum off the streets, you know. I don't mean like homeless person, but I guess that also potentially applies. It sucks for the drivers because the restaurant staple the bag and then don't care. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they just staple the bag and just. Where's this quest? And some person staples the bag closed, puts it up front, and they're like, oh, well, more needs to go in this order, but that bag's full. But then the person that's actually up front doesn't realize that and goes, oh, well, clearly this is done. Moraine at the Pantaloons region. I'm there. Is it Colony Lamp? It's Colony Lamp. I'm gonna start lying and saying I'm allergic to onions. Fucking do it. Just say you're allergic. Like, and that's the thing is like there are times where I don't want specific things on my food because of, liver stuff that Chad understands, right? Like, but instead of just explaining that, well, I just rather not have it. Like, I can have it. I'm not going to die, but it's just not. It's less good for me than the average person eating this, right? It will negatively affect my body more than them. No, just fucking... Yeah, I'm allergic to it. Take it off. I wish I come with bacon on me. Chad, you can do that in the privacy of your home. You can come with whatever you want on you. Gotta say I'm allergic to mushrooms now. Oh, I love mushrooms. I don't like onions all that much. But you know what I don't? I don't ask places to take the onions off. Because I feel that I'm just gonna get fucking disappointed when I get the burger and it has the onions on it. Like, I'm just gonna get upset that somebody didn't follow simple instructions. And so I'm just like, I'll just... Yeah, it's a goddamn waste, but... I'll fucking take it off. You love onions. I don't mind onions when it's not like a huge flavor. But when I bite into a burger and there's like just a layer of onion, it's too overpowering. It's just too much. I don't want to taste this compared to the burger or whatever. If I came with bacon on me, though, Heather wouldn't like me, and that would be very sad.
Good use for that. Liberation!
I'd eat an onion like an apple, just whole and raw. I can't do that. I just don't like the flavor, man. Just not good. But, like, I'd put an onion in my chili, right? I cooked the meat with the onion. It can add some good flavor, as long as it's just not like a big... I get a big onion flavor, you know? No. Just gonna rant about fucking DoorDash and how much I hate it. It's so frustrating. And you know what's nice is when you like get the wrong item or whatever. Half the time you could just be like, "Give me a refund," and they'll be like, "Okay." And then DoorDash like takes it from the restaurant, which might not always be the restaurant's fault, but I figure it's mostly the restaurant's fault because they just handed. If they just handed everything to the person, it would have worked out. I had a friend who ate whole tomatoes. Like, oh, I can do that. Though I have to put some garlic salt on it, but I can do that. It's so good. Like a little bit of garlic salt makes it so perfect. Oh, now I want that right now. The only problem with it is like if you bite into a tomato, funny, it like has an organism and then squirts. Fuck, I accidentally hit the button. That sounds yummy. It's pretty good. You take a bite out of it, then you just kind of go bloop with some garlic salt, and then I mean, I wouldn't feel bad if they took the money from the chain. That stuff can cause them to close. Well, I agree and I disagree. Oh, that's a big boy. Look at him. I feel like that there's so much mech variety in this game that, like, I don't... There just always is, like, a new mech, I feel. Like, I don't remember ever seeing something like this. And that's a good thing. That's not a complaint. That's awesome. But that's the thing, is if the restaurant is fucking up enough so it hurts their business, they should probably improve what they're doing, you know? Like if you got a fucking, I don't know, like some shoe or something from Walmart, and you brought it back to Walmart because, I don't know, the sole came off the day you bought it. Like, you wouldn't feel all that bad. That's a fuck up in the manufacturing. And like, I don't know how it works, but I don't think Walmart suffers from that. It's the fucking people who made the shoe. But that's kind of the whole point, you know? If you don't do like a good job, you're just gonna lose business. Now, if it's the driver that fucked up, I would hate that. And I can't tell if the driver fucked up or not.
Good thing we found this.
Cooked tomatoes are fine. I don't like cooked tomatoes as much. They're okay. I like raw tomatoes though, they're delicious. I can't do cold tomatoes or tomatoes on my burger. It's like, oh really? Or tomatoes that aren't in wedges, so that's specific there. So you only liked cooked tomatoes in wedges. Is that the criteria? Wait, where am I going? this mission's called duty. I mean, some of the local businesses closed in the past few years. And literally a dozen or two refunds could have been just enough to put them under. Oh, you can't get Thai food in your town. Yeah. But is that DoorDash's fault, you know? Or is that just... What about guys in wedges? Guys, that could be taken the wrong way. I'm just being good. What is What is a guy in a wedge? My driver drove off with my drink once, then blocked my number. Oh, really? Could you go back in later and be like, yo, this driver's fucked up? It's COVID's fault. Yeah, I mean. Wedges like shoes. Oh shit.
I hope everyone's getting along.
There are shoes called wedges. What do wedges look like for shoes? I forgot. I've got a pair of Mary Janes. Are they like Mary Janes? They're like platform Mary Janes. They're really cute. They have like, they're like black and they have like pink bows on them. Oh fuck. Wedge. Shoe. Yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah, I don't really like them. They're like a high heel sandal.
I should write this all down.
Oh, but they're like they're also there's the basic kind. I don't mind the basic wedge, I guess. Like this. Wait, does this... This does not show my location. Let's go. Hey, that shoe. Like, I don't mind that shoe. But then... Oh, they're wedge sandals.
Seems like
Why is it
rain's
giving me
coming.
wedge sandals as the prime? Oh, there's wedge booties? What defines a wedge?
Rain. I hope it won't slow us down too much.
If they're taller than my 4-inch
Gotta keep
wedges.
nice and limber.
Is 4 inches big? It's big, right? Like 4 inches is really big. Right? You appreciate cute boots. It depends on the boots for me. Like these wedge booties, I don't really like. I've got some really tall high heels jives. You want to see? Do I have a picture of them? Hold on, real quick. I have another pair of shoes coming. These are cute. Here. Here, wait. Show and tell. These shoes are coming. Look how cute they are. They have like a black, like, heart. They're really cute. But, orders. Oh. That's what defines a wedge. That makes sense. You've reached the end of your orders. Have I? Shit, man. I guess I have to go back to 2022. I wish I can filter. Like, here's one of the shoes that I own and wear. You ready? There you go. Look how big that heel is, and that fucking... It's not a wedge, because it's separate. Oh, it's kind of separate. It doesn't... It goes like that. Big stompies. They're really big. No, I'm talking about shoes. I passed the other... Let me show you this other pair of shoe I have. The Mary Janes. Fucking shoe show and tell. Look at these guys. They're so fucking cute. I have a 3-inch heeled pointed toe spike boot in size 12. And it's still too small. Wow. You got the... That's hard. My, Luckily, I've got smaller feet. And so all the women's shoes I've been buying, I'm like a size 10. And I'm like 5'11". So I'm very happy that I've lucked out and I still have shoes that are available in my size. But anything bigger than 10 or 11 starts becoming difficult. You can't have my boots. No! I also have this other big platform boot that's like iridescent. They're less comfortable than regular shoes, unfortunately, and I can't walk as fast in them. That's always the sacrifice you make for fashion. I'm working on being more courageous on complimenting women's outfits without feeling like I'm being creepy. Because I just appreciate a cute outfit. Like a coworker had a headband that matched her sweater and I wanted to compliment her because it looked nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's always hard too.
My
Like,
stomach's growling.
women get harassed. You know? And so sometimes I just feel like I just don't want to bother them. But at this point with I feel a little bit more at ease if I compliment somebody because I wear women's clothes. Clearly.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Bugs. I like bugs. I think I did well because she sounded really appreciative. Yeah. And I think it's all about the tone, right? Like typically if dudes are like harassing women, they typically say stuff like you're hot or like you they compliment the person, but I feel a little bit easier if I compliment their outfit. Right? That makes sense. I feel less scummy that way. There's this one person. This doesn't. This kind of falls in the same category. This person is. Yeah, sure. They're trans male, right? And socially trans male. So like they still have potentially lived that life of being harassed at some point because they're recently
Just be careful, all right?
trans male, and so they they probably have lived potentially a life of a little bit of harassment or creepiness or whatever. But the other day I complimented him. Because I ran into him at the reptile place. And I said that they looked like Rika, is it? Pokemon? Sif. Because like I was getting big Rika vibes from him, and it was like so happy. I was like, "Hey, you remind me a lot of Rika right now." He was like, "Oh my god, thank you! I love Rika." Yeah, from Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I believe I said Riku because I don't remember exactly the name. But yeah, he had big Rika energy.
Oh, that's a rare one.
Rika is cute, yeah. And I don't know if it was like the colors plus the hair. I don't know. I was just getting Rika energy from it. He wasn't even like dressed a lot like none of the clothes were matching, right? He didn't look like a detective or anything. It was very casual, but god damn it. Where do I what this game needs is a map that fucking shows exactly where your quest is, like on the main map. It should just go, your quest is in this region. But I have a female roommate, so I try to take cues on how she words compliments. Yeah, but you know,
My
a
stomach's
girl won't
growling.
necessarily feel as threatened, intimidated, or as harassed if another girl compliments them. You know what I mean? So, Rika is stylish. Yeah, Rika looks good. Rika's very cute. Which, like, I really tried to avoid, because, like, I think Rika's cute. And so I, in turn, would be calling him cute.
I hope everyone's getting along.
But I don't have a relationship, or I don't think I have a relationship with this person to be able to call them cute without it being maybe awkward or something. I don't want to socially risk it. So I refrained from saying those words. But he did say that I looked good. And this person also knows that, like, because I've talked to them, because they dress a little like I do, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do you have any recommendations for like places to get what you wear? Because
I hope that's not too weird.
I like some of the shit that you wear.
The world outside your colony must hold many wonders
So
for you.
I've already established that, like, I'm appreciating their fashion. I told a girl her outfit was a whole mood and everything at work. Thought I was flirting with her. But she got the vibes and it was nice. Wait, you told her her outfit was a whole mood? Is that... I would take that as a flirt. Man. Wait, what am I doing? Fuck. Too engaged in Colony 4 canteen. Is it right? Is this Colony 4? Yeah, I wish we could just compliment people without it being weird.
Can we
But
get white
unfortunately, people use compliments to try to get in people's
tea? Can we
pants.
maybe
So
train?
that, or if like somebody wants something in general. So it's almost like a. Oh, this is Colony Iota. That's what I
All
thought.
right, everyone. Time
But it's
to head
4
out.
letters, so that that makes me think. Okay, where's Colony 4? I don't. You Colony 4, 30. Are you Colony 4? Yes. I mean, humans are cute. I'll call anyone cute, even if I'm not attracted to them. Use the word cute a lot. Yeah, I do too. I use it almost
My
too
stomach's
much.
growling.
I understand the apprehension, though. Like, obviously, I worry sometimes that someone will take compliments the wrong way, but I think as long as it's appropriately brought up, people deserve compliments. Yeah, I think, there comes a social point where, like, the intent matters, and anyone can take anything the wrong way. So, if someone takes something the wrong way, but you tried your hardest to say it the right way, fuck them. That's how I feel. Wait, is this not my active quest anymore? I thought I made it my active. Or did it become a different quest? What is happening? I'm too into the conversation. I don't know what's happening in the game. I think also calling someone's outfit cute is different than just being like, you look good. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Jives did it earlier, and I appreciate it. And Jives was
Always nice to have more friends.
totally flirting with me, and I'm gonna tell HR. I'm really upset. Flirting is against my religion, and yeah, my outfit is cute. Well, thank you. I tried real hard. Some days I didn't wear any makeup today. I usually wear eyeliner and maybe mascara on Wednesdays, but look, I've been I missed out. We had We had a dog throw up incident the other night in the middle of the night, and I've been recovering since losing that sleep, and so today was a. I'm just not gonna put as much effort in. I'm kidding, Jives. Look, don't worry about it. It's a joke. I know I socially fucked up. I'll reconstruct my tone for the workplace. Thank you. I need you to send me an email notating that, though. And I need you to I need you to sign this DocuSign saying that you'll never do it again. Thank you. Colony 4 would be... Here's the deal, Shad. I'll be honest. I don't exactly remember which one's Kavesi or whatever. Because I'm not a racist, number one. And number two, I'm not actually paying that much attention. Like, I get one of them has the black mechs and one of them has the white mechs. But I don't remember. One of the people have jewels on their bodies and the other ones don't. Cat ears and or court, yeah. Gotta sign the NDA in the DocuFile, yeah. I'm under NDA. Technically, a lot of the stuff technically I shouldn't tell you anything about my work, but I think I say everything so vague / no one has any idea that. Where am I going now? Oh. Sorry, Agnes. No! Shad, you're making it worse. See, this is why I can't do it. Kavesi are the ones that either look like normal humans, have head wings, or are gray. Is there any way I can make this like a mnemonic device or something? Kavesi, more like messy because their plumage gets on everything. Did I lose?
Let's move out.
I think it forced me to pick the right answer there. Whoopsies. Yeah, I got a job and the FBI breaks down your door. They literally kidnap you and throw you into a courtroom. Charge you millions of dollars. I have to use, but that's the problem though. Is even though I've been playing it for 100 hours, it's like you're trying to teach me which one's left and which one's right. You know what I mean? Like some people still, as seniors, need to like do some sort of way to remember which one's left and which one's right. Like I always get them mixed up. Like I know kids, they teach them that they have to make an L. Like I don't remember ever being taught this, but you reach your hand out and then you make an L. And whichever one actually makes the L is your left hand. But like, what if I look at my hands like this? Like, I'm like, I hate that, because now I have to remember which side of my hand I have to look at in order to figure out which side of my body is the right. Like, no. How is it that hard? You write with your right hand. Yeah. That's why it's the same word. It's your right hand. Oh, hand. So like I use that one. All them steps, yeah. A little fun fact though with your hand extending. This has nothing to do with this, but it has to do with hand extending. But you know, the moon. When the moon is on the horizon, it looks bigger, right? The moon looks huge when it's on the horizon. But when it's up in the night sky, it looks a lot smaller. But it's actually just an illusion to your brain. Your brain, because you can compare it to objects on the horizon, you can compare its size to things, and you think it's big. But when it's high up in the sky, you can't compare it to the size of things, right? As easily. So the way that you can confuse or unconfuse your brain is to reach out your hand as far as it can go, then put your thumb out and put it right next to the moon on the horizon and compare it to the size of your thumb. And then later that night, when the moon is high in the sky, do the same thing, and you'll find that it's the same size relative to your thumb. So it's not even like a light distortion that's making it bigger. It's literally just your brain has something to compare it to, so your brain goes, "Oh, it's huge." I feel like it's easier if you're left-handed because you constantly have to remember most stuff in the world. Assumes. I think in general, if you remember which hand you write with, it should be pretty easy to know which side is what. Right, because I don't get confused which hand I write with. I use references for a lot of things. For me to like remember stuff or like verify things. Oh look, they're kissing. If kissing was a competition, that left one would be winning. Oh, they got tired. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not watching. I don't believe the moon, though. I mean, I don't believe it exists. I just have no faith in its ability to succeed. There are people that think the moon is a hologram. There are people who believe the moon gives off cold light. I know a lot of stupid conspiracy theories. And they will do this experiment by putting a thermometer out in moonlight and then putting it in moon shade, I guess, and comparing the temperatures. And usually the moon shade one might be like a little bit warmer. But a lot of times when these people do these experiments, they're doing it in like the shade is caused like by a building or something. And so usually those are more there's a bit of a thermal bubble around them from the heat of the building. Slash there isn't as much wind carrying the heat away. And so they fuck it up. I know a lot of dumb conspiracy theories and a lot of dumb science too. They're in love. Yeah, we watched them and they didn't like that though. They never watch people that are in love, they hate it. Unless they're on Chatterbait, and they might like it. I believe the moon makes moon rays. Which is where Grimer... Is that where Grimer comes from? That's cool.
Mimi?
Moonshine causes left-handedness during high gamma ray radiation events. Sounds like somebody drinking. Yeah, moon rays. Yeah, when they're drinking alcohol causes left hand. I think drinking moonshine causes no-handedness, really. Primer comes from moon rays hitting sludge and mutating it. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like... but it wasn't the toxic waste. The toxic waste got toxic wasted. Or Spider-Man? I don't know. What am I talking about? What is this? What were you talking about? I was just talking about left and right getting confused. I don't know where that came from. I thought there was like the big overall conversation that was happening, and I don't even remember. Oh, it's you lot. That's no voice acting. It's not important. Oh no, you want me to collect materials? Is that it? Oh, no. The Lavi sandbar. That's here, right? Because there's sand. Nope, it's in the Condensia region. Fucking... No. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Holy fuck. If I have my objective hidden, like right now, you look in the bottom right-hand corner, the objective is hidden,
What we got around here?
and I hit plus, nothing happens. If I show the objective, then hit plus, it brings up the map to the objective, and I don't have to fucking search for it. I'm on like hour 90 in this game. Oh, you didn't know that? No! Ugh. My least favorite thing is to search for the fucking mission on the map. A tutorial told you that. Fucking... When? One of the tutorials I didn't read 90 hours ago? Neighbor's dog's barking. He's hearing me get mad and yell out the window at 11 o'clock. Right in Latin is Dexter, and right in Latin is Sinister. The second was left. Chad, you're really confusing me.
Let me just fix this.
Left in Latin is Sinister. Interesting.
Every day's a training day.
Heard when they measure the temperature for the day, they do it in the shade. The actual temperature is 15 degrees or so warmer than what is reported. So they measure the temperature in the shade because the equipment will typically retain heat and report hotter temperatures than usual. Plus, so it would be more reporting the temperature in which the sun is beating down on something. Right. But like, what if the clouds get in front of the sun? So that's why they always have like a feels-like temperature and stuff like that in meteorology, because wind can also affect how you feel for your temperature. Because you don't have a thermal bubble as much around you.
Let me just fix this.
You did it yourself. I didn't do anything. Here's the deal. If Xenoblade didn't have 500 tutorials, then it wouldn't be a problem. Also, why does the plus button not do something when the objective is hidden? What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't it just still bring it up? Fuck. Fuck. That's not the go button. 102 feels like 118 because there's no clouds. Yeah. We had a wind chill here of -60 earlier this year. Oh. The wind's coming down from the snowy mountains. Yeah, I don't know if they actually factor in where the wind is coming from for wind chill. Or fucking, oh no. If I had the camera pointed too far in one direction, they reverse the controls on me. I know wind speed makes a big difference, but I don't know if it's... Yeah, -60. -420 this year. I don't think you did. What if you don't believe in clouds? Then you don't own a humidifier. That's my guess. You can't prove it. I don't need to prove it. The burden of proof is on the person making the claim. Oh, who? Wait, who? Hi, big boy. Wow. You got abs. Like, relative to your body, those abs are tiny. But, like, they're defined. Kind of remind me of Cobalion. Wait, what are you guys fighting? Making a claim. No, you can't prove a negative. I don't even think for wind chill calculations you can get that low from any earthly temperatures. Can't prove a negative on temperatures. Technically, it's actually a positive. Also, I don't even think -420 exists as a temperature, if I'm honest. I think that's beyond the Kelvin scale. -60 Fahrenheit? That's easy peasy. I live in it. Do you, Chaos? Dude, you're in Canada, right? What's up, Chaos? How it goes? Yeah, I mean, when I visited Heather in Alaska when she lived there, it was -40. Non-wind chill, and that was like one of the worst experiences of my life, was that temperature. It was nice visiting her, but when you also get sick from going through an airport and then getting super stressed out because it was the first time you've ever flown in an airport by yourself, and your plane was so delayed that you couldn't catch your connecting flight, so you had to stay the night in the fucking airport. and then you get sick, and then you're negative 40 weather. It's not good.
You didn't disappoint.
But the cumulonimbus existence matters. That's a quality cloud. I agree. I'm a big fan. Nimbostratus is nice and comfy. I like the one clouds that look like boobs. You know the ones I'm talking about? They're like big. I guess it's more of a testicle motion. They're like wop wop wop. That's the noise they make. That's common for the midwinter year. Yeah, Heather had like, I think it was like 4 weeks in a row they're at like negative 40-ish. Negative 40, negative 60 from wind chill is dangerous because you like a frostbite back. Yeah, that's not good. You don't, your outer layer of skin can't retain heat as well. Enjoy your bird. Yeah, at negative 40, they're essentially they're like, yeah, you fucking you can get frostbite. You need to make sure that you fucking wear the right shit. I had 7 layers of socks on in the snow boots, and my feet were still too cold. Is that the cumulus? I don't know. They're like little baubles.
Huh?
Boob clouds.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
It's gonna be on my Google search now. No, mammatus. Just typed in boob cloud. That makes sense though, mammatus. Right? It the name literally derives from breast. That's funny. I wonder if I remember that because I remember the name, or it's just because they look like boobs. That's funny. Literally, people called it the boob clouds. I still wear sweats and a sweater with a jacket, and I'm usually fine. Yeah, like... People always have this idea that Colorado is, like, the coldest place on the planet. Oh, it's so cold there. I mean, it gets cold. You know, like 1 or 2 days a year, it gets to negative 15.
Gotta go against the flow.
And my car is hating it right now. I need a new battery. I would like to show my map, but because I'm sliding, it's not letting me. Those look like the sky is teabagging me. It's pretty good, right? It's you know, whatever deity you believe in is teabagging you. Almost. Keyboard. What happened to your keyboard? You ready for World War III in April? But why? Wait, is that a take on the world events, or is this something else? Okay, Advance Wars, yeah. Oh, and Calamity always happens around. The Advance Wars rises once again, Link. Are block heaters not standard on cars? No, they're not. They are in Alaska. No, like there's only a couple days per year that it even gets to negative 15. Like, in probably like 7 days where it's actually below 0. Below freezing, it's below freezing a lot, but you don't need a block heater for below freezing. This year I feel that we've had more really cold -15 days though. Like we probably had a few. My car battery's like 4 years old. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Oh, I'm looking for a question mark. We might find. Okay, so if I put. Oh, I need to check. 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, 7.
You just leave things to me.
She's got MILF energy. Holy moly. For first Advance Wars game released on 9/11. Yeah, the fucking who has MILF energy? This lady was Iota lady. Cassandra, is it? I thought we were talking about world events. Yeah. She's literally one of. Look. She looks older. Compared to the other characters. At least in my eyes. This is gonna sound really bad. But she has the haircut of this one lady pedophile teacher that I worked with.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Is that a comment on how I viewed how that teacher looked?
Just ask yourself.
I'll let
can we
you
really
answer
afford
that
not
question.
to do it? Please convey this to Dame Alex.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no way she'd agree.
You seem to be having fun. Mind if I join in on the pleasantries?
Plus her voice also sounds
Dame
a little
Alex.
older.
We can explain.
Did she have MILF
everything.
energy though? Yeah.
Don't trouble yourself, chickadee. I'll hear it from
Well-
him directly.
I want to
Yeah.
hold a tech summit with Colony 30.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Continue.
She's
I
got a
know
fucking
you're
Rubik's
reluctant.
cube.
But now that we've been released from the flame clock and the wall between Kevis and Agnes has crumbled, now's the perfect time to institute a tech exchange. If it's successful, it could even lead to stronger, more lasting peace.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
We fought against them before, just once.
I don't want to solve a
but they
4x4 right now. I
absolutely
really
wiped the
don't.
floor with us. Never before or since has Dame Alex misread an enemy to that degree. The bitter aftertaste from that event has lingered for years, giving us all headaches.
Who's bitter at whom now? It doesn't sound half bad. Let's have a technology summit.
Really?
Yo,
Dame
technology.
Alex?
Kevis's Colony 30 stands at the forefront of technology. This is not a problem in the slightest. Truly, not even a speck of one.
Now we've done it.
Chickadee, contact Colony 30. Tell them I'm coming.
Yes,
Oh, ugh.
understood.
With bacon on me.
Gambert, we will rendezvous there. I'll bring results home. You'll see.
Of course, Mum. I'll depart on the double.
Also, they call her mom.
They've definitely got skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
Suppose I told you that Colony 30 was currently struggling with an urgent water shortage. What would you imagine?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Burst water mains or something?
Or their spring dried up?
Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Regrettably, I am not. It really happened.
That does kind of sound like Valdi, though, huh?
There are also many Nopon living there. They tend to follow their
Oh,
own
fuck.
unique rules.
Precisely. They are unique, and therefore worth studying in greater depth. Knowing your opponent and preparing accordingly, that is the foundation of any battle.
Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria?
This isn't about enemies or allies. All I'm saying is that the
There, I
side that
solved it
gets
before the
careless
cutscene was up.
loses.
So your strategy is outright distrust then?
What are you trying to say?
Hurt others first to avoid being hurt yourself. Do you think that's logical?
It's a matter
Yes.
of opinion.
And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there.
The calcium and
right.
MILFs help
If you don't
make
mind,
your
could we
bones
attend
strong.
this technology summit of yours? We could help introduce
Good
you and
point.
Valdi too.
Yes. I dare say with you by my side, they may be less
I'm
guarded
married
than
to a
otherwise.
MILF, so I got the
I
MILF
suppose
life.
I may require your assistance.
Why did my phone just yell at me? Diag's Matrix Auto Update. I don't even know what that means.
I hope everyone's
I've seen
getting
someone
along.
solve a Rubik's Cube faster than me.
I
Yes.
will not fail. I will not.
Me too.
The grudge seems pretty deep-seated.
I don't even know what the world record is anymore. Wait, can I really exit out of? Oh my god. Yeah, no, that work lady, she was decently attractive. She was like 3.47 seconds. That's definitely better than last I heard. Damn, they're really getting that down. For a robot, it's like 0.25 or something like that. But she was like work mom. Like, that lady was super nice and always like, oops.
This is all just so over the top.
And I would always go to her with my problems.
Yes, though mainly your reaction.
And while I call her a pedophile,
Welcome, welcome.
she had
Hey, pal. How you doing?
sexual relations
Not
with
too
a
shabby, I
16-year-old.
Riku, Chief, Manana.
Valdi! Banana missed friend!
Which I would argue isn't anywhere near as bad as
I envy you your energy
anything
levels,
younger,
bud.
you know? So,
It has been a while.
I
I'm
said
glad to
as
see you in
bad,
high spirits.
by the way.
Thank
Don't
you.
fucking, hey.
Yes, I'm pretty good. Who's this?
She's the commander from Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
Oh, you're Anti-Exandria. Thanks for reaching
That's
out.
not a pedophile.
It's
I guess, yeah,
Alexandria,
it's
actually. It would honor me
I forget
greatly
the
if
other
you'd
word
remember.
for it.
Alexandria. A
That's still
pleasure
really
to meet.
gross. Yeah, she was a
I'm the commander
teacher
of
of the
Colony
person
30,
too,
Valdi.
which is
This will be my first technology summit.
a position of
I'm really excited
power,
about
and
this.
she
I
bought him
myself-
booze.
Not so much.
Hey
Um,
now.
Really? You don't like Levinuses?
I don't. Especially yours.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Then I hope that by the end of the day, you'll have learned to love them just as much as I do.
You're a credit to your colony,
Hebephile,
Commander.
yeah, that's it.
But
yeah.
don't you think you should be on your guard even a little?
Why would I? We have no reason to fight.
You might be the only one who thinks that.
Obviously not. If I was, the others wouldn't have brought you.
You trust them, don't you?
Just as you do. Right, Alexandria?
Yes, of course.
She does have that same haircut. No wonder.
All right then. Let me show you around.
Is that the MILF
There's
haircut?
lots of
At
stuff
least
on
it's
the
not the
back,
hair,
so you
the
have to
Karen
watch your step.
haircut.
I have nothing to hide from friends, but feel free to look around.
It's not as bad, but it's still bad. 16-year-old isn't
I
in a
hope
fair
everyone's
position.
getting along.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Valdi seems happy, doesn't he?
Oh, wait.
Doesn't get
To
show
be
off
a
like
little
this very often.
bit fair too, she served her time
I
in jail.
love it. Everywhere I turn, there's hard-working
And-
knock-on.
Oh, they're not
Like,
working. They're just doing their own thing. They snooze when they're sleepy and eat when they're hungry.
if
Sometimes
she
they just wander off.
realizes the error of her ways,
Still, they look quite busy. What might
I'm
they
not
be
going
making?
to.
So just listen to this. I've been thinking about
I'm
it
gonna
a
treat
while.
her like a human being.
We're looking into
what I'm gonna do.
constructing a smaller, stronger Levis.
She was very
focusing on
nice to me,
3
so
pillars: durability, serviceability, and ease of use.
you know.
Actually, the whole premise of our work, like fixing things, might need rethinking. If you put too many features on one Levis, then you need more time and parts, and it ends up costly and hard. Not to mention the handling, so to get out of the cycle.
All right, calm down now.
Huh?
He wouldn't
But I was
trust.
calm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like this
We
guy
we
already.
literally had a rule that if she was working, she cannot
This new
work
model's
on a
design is
shift
really very
that
interesting.
anyone under the age of
Thank you.
18 worked.
I'm happy you think so. Oh,
We didn't
Hey,
employ that many
do you wanna
people
work with
like
us?
that, but
we've
we
just been looking for team members for Project Bingo.
Bingo.
that was at the call center. We had
It's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
calling this new model. I
ex-cons
was
there.
thinking about it, and when I figured it out, it was like bingo. So we named it that.
Sounds great. I spend lots of time thinking about stuff too. So I'd love some hands-on experience to really improve and...
Gumbert,
I
which,
spend a
of course,
lot
I
of
mean,
time thinking
Do you
about
have any
stuff
units in a
too.
state closer to completion?
I have a working
Sure.
brain. I
just
really
made
like his
friends with
scouter. I
one
wonder
such
what
unit
his scouter
recently, in
says
fact.
about Valdi's power level.
what do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in
Yeah,
the
no, our
hangar
justice
over there.
system isn't good at rehabilitating people, but at the same time, she's also no longer a
How many
teacher.
Levises does he have here? These are
She's not
his
put herself
friends.
into a position like
And don't worry too much about it. This is Valdi we're talking about.
she started dating
Doesn't look
somebody
much different, if I'm being honest.
around her age, which was
I
good.
always knew it'd be a big job. Let's just
Um,
keep plugging away at it, shall we?
Ah, there she is.
So,
What the?
Wait. Robo Buddy is a friendly.
but yeah, like
Robo Buddy.
if I knew her,
It's this little
if I
one's
was
name.
still like
Where'd you pick it up?
acquainted with her,
Oh, she was strolling about outside.
and let's say I
Must have been on patrol,
was
dude.
somebody who
You
could
have to go and drag
who
it
would
in.
hang out with her outside of
Doesn't
work,
treat Kavesi as hostiles.
she would
Does it not
not
even
be
distinguish
allowed
between
at
Kevis and
all near my
Agnes?
daughter.
But why would that be? Some
Simple as
error in the
that.
control circuits?
There's no errors here, and she's not broken.
You're conversant with Agnian
She has
technology?
kids too,
No
and
way.
I don't remember what her
I guess I
situation with their
dabble, but-
kids were.
There's tons of stuff I don't understand there. That's why I started tinkering with those that I do. First, the question of how Agnian autolevs operate autonomously. I think it's mostly to do with ether signaling, but I figured if we could break it down, we might be able to transmit stuff back to them from our side as well. Anyway, I spent
She fucked up her
ages
life.
racking my brain about it. But if you look at
Real
stuff like
bad.
friend or foe
Obviously, her husband divorced her.
it gets mixed up.
Yeah, I don't think she's
Wait,
allowed
wait,
near her
back up.
kids.
Are you saying you can control it?
Well, it's not that precise, really. But
She
it
made
is
the
for
news.
friends
She
now,
made national news because of this incident.
right?
Is this for real?
If they actually succeed at implementing this at scale,
Yeah. It would turn the rules of engagement right on their sparking head.
Valdi, what are you having RoboBuddy do?
Just moving and disposing of materials. It's still in the test phase, so we're keeping things simple.
Wait, who has
And
the
which section is in charge?
the Oni?
That
The
would be
Oni
the bingo
horns
guys.
are the Agnes.
Why don't I ask you straight? Are you planning to use
I mean,
it
even
as
best
a
case
weapon?
scenario, and she's turned
No
the
flipping
new
way.
leaf. It doesn't change the
I
fact
would
that
never.
she's shown
She's not for fighting.
she's
I
attracted
made
to
friends
children.
with her
Well,
to stay friends
heavies,
with her.
yeah, as given
Well, if
into the
that's
temptation
the case, then
before.
it would
So,
seem you've missed your mark. Your friend seems to
Oh,
have
yeah,
other
yeah.
plans.
yeah, I'm not denying that at all.
Robo Buddy, why?
fucking.
No use debating it.
I
Ready
consider a
arms.
teenager a child, sure. But yeah, it's Robo Buddy. None of this change. Horns or Agnes, yeah. Yeah, none of this changes what she did in the past at all. And it makes her somebody to have caution around. But as a 20-something-year-old around her, working at a place that didn't allow minors to be around her at all, it was all good.
Buddy. Well, that makes things clear. Somebody within Colony 30 has been secretly misappropriating materials.
Misappropriating? What are you talking about?
It was
Look at the
definitely
Collectopedia
awkward,
card.
though. You know what I mean? Especially at first. I worked with
You
her for
said
like
the
3
three
years,
pillars
though.
for your new Levness were durability, serviceability, and ease of use. However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and vinolium. A brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
Oh!
Oh, you're right. This isn't what I asked for. But hang on, Alexandria.
How did you not
know
notice?
to check our Collectopedia cards?
I asked her to. I figured it might help. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be?
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
No, RoboBuddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. Which is to say, it must have been under the control of someone other than Valdi.
But what were they after?
Might it have been to make a poison?
It was also very awkward at my work when
Yes.
there was a couple days
Both
where I
of those
looked up the like
materials
public
contain
registry
certain
for
toxic
sex
compounds.
offenders
Of
and seeing a
particular
few of the
note is the
people that
lack
I
of
worked with on there,
identifiable
and I was
scent or
like,
flavor. When mixed in with food,
and then like
they're
looking
nearly
at what they were
noticeable.
charged with, and I was like,
Well, someone's well read.
oh god.
Our consul had some shady hobbies, and he liked to talk.
So, what would happen if you swallowed it?
Depending on the concentration,
Like, I'm really
dizziness,
glad that there's a
numbness,
public list
diarrhea,
of.
emesis, and in more severe cases,
Enough.
Oh, fantastic. I managed to retrieve the logs. If
I like this
analyze
epic
them, we should
music
be
for
able to figure
diarrhea.
out where it came from. Is that okay?
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
All right then. Sorry to use your friend like this.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head.
It's very,
Thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
honestly, such carelessness.
Alexandria,
What a fucking idiot.
you've been looking sad all this time. Something the matter? Anything we could help with?
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex? Did you hear me?
It's nothing. You don't have to worry.
That was different.
Analysis is complete. You can unpack the data whenever.
Good
How
job,
many-
Gambert. Why don't you wait here?
How many times before
Commander,
in this game have they
I trust I
done
can leave
somebody's
my man
inner
with you?
thoughts?
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like RoboBuddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
Yeah, okay.
Not often, you.
I'll stay in the colony this time then. Give Robo Buddy's boss my regards.
So yeah, oh shit, I gotta look at a log. Wait, Robo Buddy's tracks. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck? Is he gonna have footprints? He floats. But no, it's his little stink clouds. Yeah, if you ever like want to get real creeped out, look up like a sex offender registry map around where you live. Like, if you really think about it, there's not that many people, but there's still more than you think. And there's always one that's just too close to where you live.
Tyon, what's your opinion on this?
It's just never not the case.
It's mostly aligned with your.
Unless like you live out in the
There's
middle of
something
nowhere.
else
But
going on here.
But yeah, I looked up one of those once and went, oh my god. You know. And if you look at everything that those people are charged with, it's fucking... It's horrific, man. And it really sucks that we don't have a good rehabilitation level. You don't do well with that. It triggers bad mental health issues for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that stuff's never good. Yo. No, I get it. It fucked up our life. It fucked up our relationship. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, no good. What a whimsical moment with the music of that little guy running around, and now he's fucking. It was whimsical. He's running next to me, and then I look, and there's people trying to murder him. He's actually running for his life. He's not having a jolly time. Yeah. It's fucking people are... Look, Tiny Human asked me today why... Like, she asked me if people bullied me when I was younger. And I gave her a couple instances. I was like, yeah, mostly in elementary school. I only had like a couple times where somebody tried to... Have I fought this? I told Tiny there was only a couple times in high school where somebody tried to bully me. And then she asked, why did that person bully you? And the answer is, people are fucked up. Like, and that was just like a minor bullying. That wasn't even like anything that bad. It was somebody was just trying to fuck with me while I was... And he took our ball or whatever in high school. We had this like wall ball that we were messing with, just as like a fucking in passing, like in a off period. That way they just like took it from us, and we're like, dude, what the fuck, man, stop. And that guy was like, we didn't even know the guy, right? He was just being an ass to be an ass. Turns out he had really bad mental issues, and yeah. Wait. Don't do this game. And that guy unalived himself probably a couple months later. That guy was just not in a good place in his life. But it doesn't matter. All I tell Tiny Human was people, like in terms of bullying, people are just jerks sometimes. And if you don't want to be a jerk, if you don't have that jerk feeling to you, like, it's really hard to even understand why. What is this? Wait. The stink comes to the water. I crossed the water.
It stopped its digging. Oh, it dropped something.
Fucking... Whatever, man. You knew who it was, though? A sex offender moved into our neighborhood in that month. Suddenly there was a bunch of assaults in the middle of the night in the neighborhood. But he left no hard evidence. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Yeah, those people are fucking... You were bullied heavily in elementary school. They kicked my legs under the table constantly. You come home with your legs covered in bruises. People just called me names. I didn't really have any violence happen to me. I had some kid like make himself big and then try to like walk towards me or whatever to intimidate me.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about the past.
And I spit in that kid's face, and then he ran home to his mom and cried. And then his mom called my mom, being like, your son spit in my son's face. What say you? And then my mom's like, my son doesn't do this shit unless your son did something first. And then she asked me, and I told her. We just told her on the phone, and then she was just like, yeah, he got in trouble. And then he left me alone ever since. Which I lucked out, I think. I can make myself big.
This is where the logs run out.
Is that when you put
Let's
the bacon
search
on
the
you?
surroundings.
You work in 8 hours. You know, I was like, oh, I need to complete this mission. But at the same time, this one's probably pretty long, isn't it? It's probably not almost done. This is compelling though. Look, it's Robo Buddy. Yeah, good noodle shed. Sorry to bring up stuff. Fucking this.
I know that screech.
He reminds me of that
So
Pokemon,
he's alive?
the Gigantamax elephant. Copperajaw.
Hey, I'm still talking here.
I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. How primitive can you get? You didn't really think you'd fooled me.
No.
If I ever design a robot, I want it to have a belly button beam too.
I knew you for a craven, Alex.
Just
You were
like
mainly going to
the guy
secure
from My
the
Hero.
retreat.
Oh, so you do have two brains.
Oh, God, her eye makeup's good.
Everything's going numb.
A very special liveness that was. Oh, it isn't fast acting, so relax. I formulated it for the water supply, you see.
You're after Colony 30.
The water supply?
It doesn't matter so much where. The important thing is the water.
Is he gonna turn the freaking frogs gay?
The object of the most vicious raids!
You worm.
However, seeing as you're here, I might
It's so
arrange
hot in this room right now. I'm
a
sweaty.
playtime.
Spaghetti.
We can create a tableau of your little act of betrayal.
Tableau.
And see how you like it when you're the one being poisoned.
Act of betrayal.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird seeing her freaking out.
Stop spewing your idiot lies!
She's usually really confident.
Oh dear. You haven't told your friends then.
Are you gonna like help her?
Well, I guess they're no friends of yours.
Thank you.
Too slow. Master Eden with a full loadout already. This little mix has every ambition drilled her to kill her old commander. She brewed up a poison to make him weak, then staged it like he died in battle. Even better, she made her accomplices team leaders to shut them up. And they're still chumming it up today.
Alex,
Not the frogs.
He's telling the truth. I regret nothing. He wasted men and resources. Clung to
Don't
outdated
poison the
tactics.
frogs. Frogs are
If his tyranny continued,
beautiful.
Iota would surely have collapsed.
Oh, how grisly! How ghastly! Never knowing when one might die in one's sleep.
I kind of like his head in this one. It's kind of cool.
I go so far as to say they lost
He's got I've got 2 frogs over here behind
That's
the green
right.
screen.
And so, I'm not asking you to trust me.
If I wouldn't judge them if they were gay, but I wouldn't want water to make them gay. You know, it should be their choice. Frogs are Nerf or nothing. What?
You roasted some cheap bait there. That's not like you.
Tyon,
Is that still a slogan?
Everyone's got some husks in their closet. And as for me, I'm choosing to trust you.
Everyone has husks in their closet. No, they don't. Tyon.
Cut me right to the quick.
Tyon. No.
Get the spoils.
Hold on. Why do you have a husk in your closet, Tyon?
Let me demonstrate in quick order.
Yeah, everyone's murdered somebody every now and then, you know? Right, everybody? Like, I kind of got myself into a thing where I can't get out of, so we're just gonna fight. I should probably switch targets. What? How do I do that? This is not doing it. I don't know how to switch targets. Nope, 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 nope. Frogs are diabetes. Rip Wilfred Brimley. I hope he didn't live a life of shitty things. How do I switch? Wait, I switched targets. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Oh, Jives, I don't know if you told me. Have you played Metroid Prime before? Is this your first Metroid Prime experience? Because it's like, it's fucking... It's one of my, like, top 5 favorite games of all time. I'll tell you what the other 5 are when I rethink about it. I had 5 at some point. I don't remember what all of them were, but then they... Oh, it's just the bumper. It's just the fucking bumper. But Metroid Prime still holds up today, and I still like it as much. I think Smash Bros. Well, it's top 5 favorite series. I think Smash Bros. Was in there, but I kind of don't like Smash Bros. All that much anymore. Honestly, I think the community ruined it for me. I played it as a fun, like, goof around fight game that I'm decent at, and then people would take it way too seriously. I still have fun with the game, but with like single player stuff, but I guess Rocket League would be in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Even though I played so much of it that it doesn't feel like special when I play it. In a way, you know, does that make sense? With Metroid Prime, when I play that, it's something out of the ordinary, and so it feels a little bit more special. I don't know. But out of all the games ever, I've played Rocket League the most. It's fucking like 2,000 something hours, almost 3,000. Unless you count idle games, which I don't. And Monster Hunter, that series is probably in that. Maybe like FromSoft games, really. I just gotta put them all, lump them all in the same. Especially Elden Ring. Ooh. New DLC for Elden Ring announced. So good. Oh, those Momatis clouds. I gotta take them off my phone there. They're too sexy. People like my latest post. The like to view ratio is good, but the amount of views are low. Because it's a Wednesday. So technically it's Thursday night in Japan, isn't it? Uninteresting. In other dumb news, it snowed today. Barely. I died. I'm alive again. Oh no! Save her. She's like one of the most attractive characters in the game. Come on. God, after that conversation earlier, it's awkward me saying that. I'm going to attack you.
Alex, you said it yourself. You were counting on us.
What other things? I got a new cute shirt. I've been slowly replacing my wardrobe of
This here's my friend. So back off.
shirts that are like alright. They got some cool stuff on them, but a lot of them are super, 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 super old. Like I have a shirt with a skateboarding company logo on it.
That was too close for comfort.
I've never skateboarded.
You can say that again.
And it was the time that I was into Tony Hawk,
What were you playing at?
which was like junior high.
Snuff it.
I still had a
I trust
t-shirt
you.
from then.
I knew you'd make it in time. Probably.
What?
It was a black label shirt.
Well, I didn't exactly have time to ponder it.
You smug little clod.
Whoa.
Please don't frighten me like that.
Just don't call him a spoon.
But why? How can you do those things? You could have died.
Yes, but that's just Noah's way.
How have you survived this long if you're always so careless?
I wish we
I'm
could wear
telling you,
accessories
we
that give
can't
us
call
fake
one
little horns like
That's
that
how we've
and get
learned to
away
do
with it.
Perhaps I'm not explaining it right. But in any case, I think there's something rather elegant at the heart of it.
So that's what you call strategy? I swear, you Ouroboros must be the most peculiar people I've met.
Yeah, we're fucking
Too
weird.
peculiar to trust.
If you were, I'd have been long gone. Thank you for trusting me.
Right back at you. Let's get back to Valdi. He's probably getting worried.
I feel that any accessory that you wear that like makes your body bigger is more of a no-no. That makes sense. So if I wear like a spiky thing, people don't like it. I do have a spiky thing. Kind of like this. People don't like. I mean, it's a choker. And there's already old people that believe that chokers are sex things, which they can be, but so can any article of clothing. People think glasses are hot.
Hey, welcome back, you guys.
And I mean, they are.
That was shocking news you sent. Didn't think I'd hear about
But
Q again. I'm sorry
they're
about
fine.
putting you through that.
I mean, they are a corrective
Don't
device.
worry
But
about it. We've gotten a lot out of the bargain as well, I assure you. And I'm sure Gambert has been absorbing it all like a sponge.
and I'm afraid of like wearing.
About that. Respectfully,
And
there's
I'm
something
less
I'd like
afraid
to
now because
discuss,
I've done it.
if you please.
But
You
these
want to
detached
stay
sleeves,
here, don't you?
right?
How did you know?
The Nupon are staring. Well then, Valdi, what would you say if I proposed a temporary staff exchange? Gambert, for one of your mechanics?
Dame Alex. Really?
I think it would be intellectually stimulating for both our sides.
All right, sounds cool. Let me quickly talk to my buds.
Send the person you hate, Valdi.
Dame Alex, what's brought this on?
Pardon? Brought what on?
Never mind.
We got the okay. They say they'll move ASAP.
You didn't do anything.
Very good. This should help foster better relations between our colonies.
He's just
What
making
do you
shit
mean
up.
better? We're already fast friends.
You're right. I misspoke.
Gambit, come on. Gotta introduce you to everyone.
Huh? What? Now? Hey, hang on! Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Right. About that.
We won't tell anyone about what Q said. I mean, it's not like you could get court-martialed for it at this point.
For the record, though, I can't say I approve of your methodology.
Indeed, if you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone, got it?
That's reassuring.
If that's how you really feel, then let us help you. That is, since we're friends now and all.
Yeah, but be more like honest.
Thank you.
Sure. And thank you too.
Wow.
That was
She's a
for
nice butt.
saving me earlier. I hadn't had a chance to say it sooner.
You really
I
didn't
don't know
have
how to be nice to people.
It would have eaten at me if I didn't.
I always take advantage of
I
people.
have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria.
Aw, she's actually kind of a sweetheart, ain't she?
What? Are you making fun of me?
It's just a bit of
Don't call me
friendly
nice.
banter. You'll get used to it in no time.
So she's learned how to open up a little. Good for her.
Nice, we did it. That took a little longer than. Look at that!
I hope everyone's getting along.
Nice.
Hey, the colony relations